question number 5. Find the ratio of the price of coffee to that of tea if coffee costs rupees 48 per 100 gram and tea costs rupees 280 per kilogram. Okay, you have read the question. Now what have you understood? See, what you have to find here, ratio of the price of coffee to the tea. Okay, to that of the tea. You have to compare the price of coffee to tea. Okay, now what is given in the question here? 100 gram of coffee costs rupees how much? 48. Per kilogram means what? 1 kilogram. So tea is costing rupees 280 per kilogram. Per kilogram means 1 kilogram. So 1 kilogram tea costs rupees how much? 280. Now both, one is in gram, another is in kilogram. First you have to make both in the same units. So always bigger unit is very easier to change into the smaller unit. So 1 kilogram you change it to 1000 gram. So 100 gram 1000 gram. Now you have to compare. I just take the small example. Okay. For example, I got marks out of 20, 50. Okay. And another person got marks out of 100. He got I think it is 70. Okay, he got 70. Now yes, this is suppose maths marks. Out of 20, one has got 15 and another one is out of 100, 70. Okay. Now how will you compare who has got the grooms more marks, who has scored greater marks? How can you compare it? Unless and until both the totals are same, then only you can compare. Can you compare this person is got out of 20, that is 15, out of 100, 70? Can you compare who has scored the highest marks? You cannot compare. Okay, for comparison, for comparing, you have to make the total equal. You have to make the total equal. So this 20 you make the total as 100. How will you make the total? Out of 20 marks is 50. Now you want to convert this 20 to 100 marks. So out of 100 how much I'm getting? So what you will do? There is cross multiplication. Where the two numbers are, that you will multiply, and where the number is the question mark, that you will divide. 100 into 15 by 20. Okay. Now you are cancelling. 2 ones are 5. Okay. 5 15s are 75. Okay, so this 220 by 15, which is that is 15 by 20, which is written, that means out of 100 how much is scoring? 75. Now 75, this 15 out of 20 which you have scored. Now when you have shown the marks out of 100, this 15 by 20, this becomes 75 by 100. Now you can compare easily who has scored the better marks. Okay, this whether this first person or second person, who has scored the better marks. Out of 100 he got 75, out of 100 he got 70. So you will say the first person has scored the better marks. Okay, so for comparison you have to make the quantity equal. Okay, if the quantities are different, can you compare it? Which is more, which is less? You cannot compare it. Okay, so you have to make the quantity same. Now to make the quantity same, what will you do? Here it is 100 gram and here it is 1000 gram. Can you compare whether the coffee cost is more or tea cost is more? You cannot compare if the quantities are different. So you have to make the quantity equal for the comparison. Okay, how will you compare it? Now change this 1000 gram to 100 gram. Any way you can do it. Either 100 gram you change to 1000 gram, or 1000 gram you change to 100 gram. See, either both should be in the 100 gram or both should be in the 1000 gram. Any way you can. So easy way, I took this 1000 gram. 1000 gram I changed it to 100 gram. How? You know 1000 gram is equal to how many rupees? 280. 1000 gram is costing rupees 280. So 100 gram will be costing how much? So do the cross multiplication where the two numbers are there, that you will multiply, and where the number is with the question mark, that you will divide. So after cancellation, what you got? You got 28 rupees. That means 100 gram is costing rupees 28 rupees. Now see, you have made the quantity equal. Coffee quantity and tea quantity equal. 100 gram coffee costing rupees 48. Now 100 gram tea costing rupees 28 rupees. See, 100 gram coffee costing rupees 48. 100 gram tea costing rupees 28. Now you can compare which is more. So the cost of coffee is more than the tea. Okay, but what is the question they are told? They are told to bring it in the ratio. Okay, you know the price of coffee is more than tea, and bring it in ratio. They have said bring it in ratio means you have to bring it in the simpler form. 48 is to 28, because they have said first the price of coffee is written first, then the price of tea. So first price of coffee, then tea. 48 by 28, change it into fraction, cancel it. So what is in the ratio? Got 12 is to 7. So the price of the ratio of the price of the coffee to tea is equal to 12 is to 7. So like that you will do it. Okay, then the question number, then the next one, I think you hope you understand. Always remember, for comparison the quantity should be same. If the, so like I have taken the example of maths, so then only you can compare who has scored the highest, who has scored less, so that we can compare it by making the quantity same. Now next question, the ratio of tin and zinc in an alloy is 3 is to 4. In 21 gram of alloy, find the quantity of tin and the zinc. Okay, alloy means what? Mixture of two metals, you call it as alloy. Okay, so in an alloy, what is the ratio of tin? Ratio of tin is 3. What is the ratio of zinc? Is 4. Okay, now total mixture in the gram. Okay, in 21 alloys, actually when they have mixed tin and zinc, what is the total quantity it has become? It has become 21 gram. So out of 21 gram, how much is the tin in gram and how much is the zinc in gram? We know the tin and zinc in the ratio, but we don't know how much gram of tin, how much gram of zinc is mixed in an alloy. Okay, so in this one, how to do this one? So see, I have taken the tin, zinc. It is given in the ratio. Tin is 3 and zinc is 4. Okay, in the ratio is always written in the simplest form. Okay, by cancelling, denominator is brought in simplest form. Now 3 is to 4 means what? Then suppose if the tin is 3, if the zinc is 4, then what is the total quantity if you add it? That is in the ratio, what is the total quantity? 7. 3 plus 4 is 7. Okay, so now you are comparing it. Okay, tin and the total. Okay, now total quantity. How much is the tin in the ratio? Tin is 3. In the ratio, tin is 3. Now what is the total quantity of tin and that is zinc in the ratio? Is 3 plus 4, 7. So out of 7 total quantity, what is the tin quantity? Is 3 in the ratio. This is ratio. Okay, in the ratio, out of total 7, what is the tin quantity? 3. Okay, now in the gram, what is the total quantity in the gram? 21 gram. Okay, out of 21 gram, what is the quantity of tin? Okay, hope you understand this. See, this tin and total quantity I have taken. Okay, total quantity that is in the ratio, because we know the tin's ratio is 3. Now total quantity in the ratio is 7. So out of 7, what is the quantity of tin? Is 3. Okay, this in the ratio, you know it. Now in the, that is in the weight, out of 21 gram of total quantity of tin and zinc, of total quantity of tin and zinc, this 21 gram. Out of this 21 gram, how much is the tin? Okay, do the cross multiplication. What do you get? 3 into 21 by 7. 7 3s out. You got 9 gram. So what is this 9 gram? 9 gram is the tin. 9 gram. See, in the ratio, you know the tin is 3. Now in the gram, you have come to know what is tin, how much is the tin mixed in the alloy of 21 gram. 9 gram of tin is mixed in the alloy of 21 gram. Now how much is zinc is mixed? When out of 21 gram, okay, if the tin is 9 gram, then what will be the zinc? 21 minus 9, how much it will be? 21 minus 9, 12 gram. Okay, 12 gram will be the zinc. Okay, so the quantity of, that is quantity of tin is 9 gram and quantity of zinc is, that is 12 gram. Okay, see, 12 plus 9, 21 gram. That is 21 gram is the mixture of tin and zinc. Now you have come to know what is the quantity of tin is mixed in the alloy and what is the quantity of zinc is mixed in the alloy. How did you find? That is the total quantity of the tin and zinc. It is, you know, it is 7. 3 plus 4 is 7, because the 3 tin, zinc 4 means total quantity both mixed is 7 in the ratio. Now in the gram, how much it is given? 21 gram. Okay, then you have to find it in gram what is the quantity of tin. So by doing the cross multiplication, you will get the quantity of tin, and out of total, if you minus the quantity of tin, you will get the quantity of zinc.